Oh, it started already. Always does that when I'm not ready. Anyway, I was planning on making a video in front of the rabbits today, just to change it up a little bit, but Willow is still asleep, and I don't want to go that far. Her wake up and have to make it out the door because we live right next to the street. She can't always open the door. It's just, I think she's only opened it once, but we were all in the living room. And she gets really determined to open the door. She wiggles it enough either way, she can get it open. But I come on here, and this is gonna be a little different. It wasn't my planned video, random. I've been getting really nervous because Rose's litter is 9 days old today. So when they hit like 8 days, I started getting nervous, and I was like, okay, I've got to figure something out, because her last 2 litters with the original owner passed away at 2 weeks old both times. So I'm really nervous because that is just in a couple of days. So I was doing research and to see if there's any way I could get her milk production up. That's what I've been giving her, the oats. I read this morning that oats are really fatty for rabbits, so a teaspoon a day is really all they need, and I've been giving them way more than that. So now I was just like, great. So I can still give them to the mama rabbits, but I don't want them overweight. That's unhealthy for them. I'm glad neither one of them, sorry, it's noisy this morning, neither one of them were overweight when they gave birth, so that's good. The babies are healthy, the mamas are healthy. They might be a little fattier now because I've been giving them way too many oats for off and on for about a week. I don't give it to them every day, but so I can give them, the main thing I saw was alfalfa hay. Excuse me. So my dad's got to go into town today, and he said if he remembers, he's going to stop by the one place around here that sells alfalfa hay and see how much it is. It'll be a big square bale, so it'll last us a very good while. For just the rabbits. Sorry, we got new roosters, and they're making all that noise. The chickens will probably get some too, just because they love the hay also. But alfalfa hay has the protein and everything they need in it. The one thing I did read was they need free access to food and water. Of course, every animal needs free access to water. But it listed the grass hay and the pellets and fresh veggies. And then also you can give them the alfalfa hay, of course. So no one has said that. All the people that I watch on YouTube and I read their articles about everything, and none of them said free access to food, because you don't want them overweight. But so I am going to look into it more. And black oil sunflower seeds is really good for their fur, and I wrote it down what all it's good for, because there's no way I can remember it all. I read so much this morning already, and it's I've only been awake for about an hour reading. Black oil sunflower seed. Hold on, I'm wait for this truck to pass. Sorry. Black oil sunflower seeds is high in protein, which is good. It's what they need for the milk production. Fiber, calcium, vitamin B and E, potassium, and iron. So when we go to Gainesville today, I might see if I can find a fairly big bag of black oil sunflower seeds and just give that to them as a treat along with the oats. Maybe mix it in with their feed. So I wrote down some notes. Oh, basil leaves is also good for milk production in rabbits. But it mentioned putting it in tea, so I guess you make tea out of it and you just drink it. Is how I've understood that. Also, I want to say it was, I can't remember the full name. I think it's Tealstone Homestead, I think is what it's called. I love her. I watch her all the time. She makes raspberry leaf tea for her female rabbits that are close to giving birth. It is supposed to help with the pain, lessen the pain, and it's really, apparently it's really tasty because all her rabbits just drink it up. But yeah, I might go show y'all the babies in a little bit when Willow wakes up. I was so surprised to hear that oats were more fatty for rabbits. I don't know. It didn't say anything about it really helping with milk production. So now I'm just like, oh, I did all that for nothing. But not really. When you think about it, it is good for a treat, and it is good for certain things. Just too much of it, like I was giving them, is more fatty than not. So I don't really think I've been doing them much of a favor. So black oil sunflower seeds, I'll switch to those, and the alfalfa hay would be better for them than all the oats that I've been giving them by themselves. So I really want to help her do better, and I hope that's all the issue was. When she was at her other home, she told me to just make sure she was getting enough food, and I thought she was, because I was feeding her oats in the morning and then her feed at night with hay whenever she ran out. She doesn't eat hay every day. It's about every other day, every 2 days when she runs out. So she doesn't really eat it a whole lot, but maybe she'll eat the alfalfa hay better. I don't know. We'll see. It's getting really close. They're still being fed really well right now. They're still, you know, their bellies are still really round, and some of Sprinkle's babies, though, when I picked them up the other day, I didn't notice it when I picked them up, but when I was looking at the picture, they are skinnier than Rose's babies were at that age, so that makes me a little nervous. But she has 8. Rose only had 3, so the guy I got Sprinkles from said she's a great mom, and I shouldn't have anything to worry about. But I'm going to add all this to her diet also. She definitely needs the help with 8 babies. They did look better yesterday, though, when I picked them up. They were looking better, so she's still feeding them and everything, and that's good. She's always ready for that food. She'll come flying at the side, ready for food, and she'll stick her head up. Before, she wouldn't come out. Whenever we would come out there, she would run in her box and hide, but now she'll come out. She doesn't necessarily like to be petted, but if you distract her with food, she'll let you pet her for the most part. So she's gotten better, and she'll actually come out, especially, I think she figured out that we have food. But anyway, I'll show y'all the babies in a bit, and I'll stop rambling about food. for pregnant, or not pregnant rabbits, rabbits that have already gave birth. I was just hoping that this video would be helpful for somebody just coming into it, or, you know, not, yeah, first getting into it. I don't know what else I was gonna say, but, excuse me. Yeah, because I'm a beginner. I've only had them for about a month and a half, 2 months now, and, with the situation with Rose, I really bought the buck, and then she said, well, I have this female. I wanted her to go to a pet-only home, but if you're willing to work with her, you can have her. Then when I went to go pick her up, since she was wanting her to go to a pet-only home at first, I didn't think she was bred. Well, when I went to pick her up, she said, oh, well, she's bred already. Like, oh, okay. Weird, but alright. Just let me know when she's due, and I'll keep you updated. So she gave me the due date, and it was off. So a few days later, I was like, well, when was she bred? And she said, oh, well, because she said the due date was the 8th, and then she said, oh, well, she was bred on the 11th through the 15th. It's like, okay, well, 31 days would be around the 12th or 16th, I think. So a week after the 11th or 15th, still nothing. Weeks went on, nothing. And then beginning of May, boom, there's babies. I was like, oh geez. So I'm thinking she was either bred later, way later than what she thought. Either right before I picked them up or right after. So they were together for a few days when I first got them, and then we separated them. So we thought she was going to be due sooner, but anyway, I keep rambling on. I'm going to get off here and show y'all the babies. Thanks for watching. I hope this video helps somebody that's just getting into rabbits, and you should go check out Teal Stone Homestead. Teal Stone Homestead. She's great. She's got rabbits and chickens, and she gardens, but if you're needing to learn about rabbits, she is awesome. She shows them, and she puts a lot of information out there. So yeah, that's who I learned a lot of it from, and she talks about the wiring for the wiring cages for rabbits. It's not harmful to rabbits. Anyway, you should go check out her videos. I don't know much about it, but I will be switching out the wiring on the cage that some of the rabbits are in, because it's looking at it and watching her videos, it's not the right kind. So that will be fixed, and when we build our other one, it will be the right kind. It's either 14 or 12 gauge is what they're supposed to have. I will have to go back and look, because I thought it was 12 gauge, and then I think in one of her videos after I watched that one, she said 14. So I'm not 100% sure. If you go watch her videos, you'll find out. I will do more research on it too. I gotta go back and watch them, because I can't remember if it's 12 or 14. I think they're both okay, but I want to put the best on all of them that's for the adults, because we'll be moving them around and swapping them out. I might as well just put on what's gonna last for the adults, because they'll be swapped and stuff. So anyway, I'm gonna get off here, and I'll show y'all Rose's babies. Sprinkle's babies are really hard to get to. I gotta adjust her box and stuff, but I can't do that until the babies are out of there, because I don't want to mess nothing up, and if they feel threatened, they'll eat their babies. So I don't want that. I worked really hard to get this far where I'm at today. So anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if this was helpful to you. And I do videos like mainly chickens and rabbits. I do a few building ones. They're definitely not perfect. I'm working on getting better. And I throw a few live videos in every now and then when we actually go do stuff. So, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Getting the mamas some feed. This is 4 of these fourth cup. And then this one I just fill up because it only takes about 3 scoops. Here's Rose. It's loud in the background because my parents are leaving. Or my dad's leaving for work. Oh my gosh, get off. I really need mosquito prevention out here. We've got to do something. Yours is a junkie. If any of you have any ideas for mosquito prevention for rabbits that's safe that I could use, please comment them down below. I don't have a zapper. Maybe I should invest in one. I'm just sleeping right now. Sprinkle's eating. Added her some hay also. Her babies are in this corner.